Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £200 of the 10p's to have a hunt through, looking for those elusive alphabet 10p's. We want some 2019 ones ideally. Yeah, that's the right book. We haven't finished a 2019 book so far because they're so scarce. We have got that up to C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L and M, R, O, T, U, V and X. Now, because the 2019s are so hard to find, so scarce, so few in number, we started a second 2018 book, and chances are we're going to finish this one before the first 2019 book, because we need three letters, isn't it? D, H and T. Any of those three would be lovely finds to help finish book number 2 of the 10p's. So without further ado, let's get into this bag, or these bags, and see what we find. So before we get into some questions, just another reminder that a week tomorrow, the 8th of May, I'm going to be at the Midlands Coin Fair. So if you want to come and say hi, I'll be on the Britannia Coin Company's table. I'm really excited about going, and it'll be really nice to meet some subscribers as well. I know a few people are coming already. And then on the 21st, and he checks very quickly the calendar, the 21st and 22nd of May is my next Royal Mint trip. I know a bunch of other coin tubers are coming down for it. We're on midday tours the 21st and 22nd, but we'll be there before and we'll be hanging around afterwards. So if you are in the area planning your own Royal Mint trip, then feel free to come down and say hi. Again, great to meet more subscribers there. Right, we're going to get into questions then. Next question comes from Thomas Kelly. He says, have you been to the United States of America, and will people in America be eligible for the draw? Yes, my giveaways, when I run them, I will send them anywhere. I have been to the United States. I went there for a day, which isn't... I didn't fly in for a day and fly back out. I was in Canada, and there's a point where the Canadian border goes boop, and that's America, or that way, I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it was Point Roberts, I think it was. So we crossed the American border, spent the day in America. There was a beach. I remember there was a beach and sort of a wrecked boat, and there was lots of jellyfish everywhere. My brother and I, very stupidly, never having encountered jellyfish, were playing with jellyfish and got stung quite a bit. Although I don't remember being stung. That's what my mother told me in the aftermath. But quite why there was a bazillion jellyfish covering this beach, I don't know. Okay. Chop chop, busy busy, work work, bang bang says, I love that name. As a newbie to this hobby, what does Bunc mean? Bunc is a standard of striking. Bunc is B-U-N-C, brilliant uncirculated, shortened for that. So it is a higher quality than a coin that is minted for circulation, but not as high quality as proof. So it's just a little, there's different levels. You got circulating, uncirculated, I guess, which are like coins that are struck for circulation but haven't been circulated yet, or very very low, haven't been circulated very much. It's more about the quality of the coin. So yeah, then there's the early strikes, which aren't technically brilliant uncirculated. They're not that standard, but they aren't minted for circulation, is my understanding. What comes after that? Bunc, brilliant uncirculated, proof, silver, gold proof, and there's fine silver in the mix as well. So yeah, it's just different levels of striking and the quality of the coin. Anthony Waters says, congratulations on your milestone, and my question would be, what wonders of the world would you like to see on any coin? Ooh, very good question. So the challenge is, on British coins we mint British things. What wonders of the world are British? I don't think anything are, unless we're talking modern wonders of the world potentially, but things like, well, we've got Stonehenge. If we're going international, the wonder that I personally want to go and see are the pyramids. I know they are on coins, so I would imagine most wonders of the world, because that would be a cool set, wouldn't it? I need a haircut, this is getting ridiculous. I would imagine most ancient wonders of the world have featured on coins at some point. There must be an Ancient Wonders of the World series, so yeah, pyramids, I guess. Fab Wasd says, how did you get into coin collecting? I started off because of your channel. Oh, that's very kind of you. Again, it blows my mind to think that people that had no interest in coin collecting have found my channel and then got grown into an interest in coin collecting. I'd always assumed that the people that watch my videos would be people already interested in coins. But what got me into coin collecting? I have collected coins on and off since I was a kid. I don't know when it started. I remember being given in the year 2000 the 2000 annual coin set, which my father had got from going to see what was then called the Millennium Dome. It's now the O2 Arena, isn't it? But yeah, what started me off again, because it fits and starts, what started me off again was the Isaac Newton 50p in 2017. Really got me interested in hunting for it because I really liked the design. We had no idea it was going to be so scarce at the time. And I was hunting through bags of coins and I thought this is quite fun. And I'd seen a couple of Americans do it. There weren't many people in the UK doing it, so I thought, let's have a go at doing this then. And there we are, 4 years later. Next question comes from 55AE Angela S, a regular commenter. It says, if you were made to enter a dancing competition, what song would you dance to, and which CoinTuber would you choose to sing the song? Oh, that's good. So I can't dance, won't dance, don't dance, unless I have had a couple of sodas. And the song that is impossible to sit still and listen to is David Bowie's Let's Dance. In terms of who would I want to sing the song, there can be only one. I'm just trying to mentally go through some other CoinTubers. Yeah, it is just the one person. It's got to be Master Dan Temple, 100%. Who would want to dance to Master Temple doing that? But there is going to be no strictly CoinTuber come dancing competition. I can assure you of that. Now, Garen Davis says, would you bungee jump for a Kew Gardens 50p? No. So there are a few things in my life I'm not interested in ever doing. Skydiving, bungee jumping, shark diving. To lure and tempt me into that, I would need more than a Kew Gardens 50p, that's for sure. I'm not going to put a price on it, but it would need to be rather impressive. Connor J says, congratulations on 60k, you'll be at 100k soon enough. Question, what was the first Bunc you bought / received? Well, that was the year 2000 annual coin set. In terms of one that I bought, ooh, good question. I'm racking my brains to think. An early one I remember buying, in fact, it probably is the first one I bought because I was at the Royal Mint. My first trip there was the Frankenstein £2 coin, and I can't remember if I bought any others whilst I was there. I'd have to go back and check my little video that I did at the time, if I can bear to watch a video that old, because they're a bit cringy. Anyway, Jack Gilbert says, congratulations on reaching 60,000 subscribers. Question, if you were given £10,000, what would you spend it on? There's a sensible part of me that says, put it away into savings and do something decent with it, but there's another part of me that says, given £10,000 and told to do with it as I wish, I'm buying a gold-proof Frankenstein £2 coin. Don't know. I don't know any more than what I would buy other than that. I would potentially, if we're just talking about spending and having fun with it, I would hold that money to the side. And when I do over on the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, every now and again I will hunt through a box of coins that's come in as a collection, and that would be my buying from that set, from those video funds. Alternatively, maybe some back-issued silver-proof £2 coins, because and maybe the 2016 Beatrix Potter set, because they're rather expensive ones that are gaps in my collection that I can't quite fill, and it's a bit too much money to warrant spending on at the moment. But given £10,000 to waste on coins, sounds like a good idea to me. Now, Brad Palmer says, congratulations on 60k, you have some nice prizes there. So my question, have you ever had a problem with milk spots on your silver coins? And can you do anything about it? Oh, good question. I don't think I've had milk spots on coins, so to speak. I have had coins that started toning very soon after having had purchased them, within 12 months. And that's really frustrating. When you buy something brand new from the Royal Mint, you don't expect it to start going orange and brown within 12 months. Now, naturally, all coins will tone. This is just this is just the nature of metals. They age, they oxidize unless you're keeping them sealed in a vacuum. They're going to be exposed to elements somewhat, rising decreasing temperatures, humidity, that kind of thing, unless you sealed them off and put them in a hyperbaric chamber. That's going to affect it, isn't it? So that is the nature of things. But when I look back and I can see some of the early commemorative £2 coins in silver proof, like in the 90s, and they are perfectly fine, no damage to them, similar to 50p's, and now I've got some 2020 2021 coins which have gone a bit orange, a bit toned. It's really frustrating. Now, do I do anything about it? No, because I think cleaning a coin would cause more damage than the toning on it. And milk spots, particularly milk spots, I've not had much experience with, but it's a topic that we're looking at potentially covering over on the Britannia Coin Company's channel at some point, so stay tuned for that. So I wouldn't want to give any misinformation about what you can and can't do. I guess potentially one thing to try and do is to keep the, these little sachets that absorb humidity and stuff. I can't remember what they're called. There's a certain compound or thingamwats. They look like little salt packets. They absorb moisture. Maybe keep some of those around your coins would do some benefit. Jake Lawless says, "Hi Christopher, congratulations on 60k. I love watching your videos and they make my day. My question is, how do you get so many coins from the bank? Good luck to everyone." So common question asks, how do I get access to so many coins? Most banks will limit how many coins you can take out or pay in from a personal account because it costs the bank money to handle large volumes of coins. It depends on the branch. I've heard many times my branch of Bank A is very good at it, and then someone else saying my branch of Bank A is really rubbish at providing these kind of coins. It all depends on the branch and I guess how many coins they get access to. I personally have business accounts, which means that I am not so much limited in terms of the amount of coins I can take out or pay in given prior notice. So yeah, that's how I get around the sort of limits that normally banks impose on people. But there are naturally transactional fees, monthly fees that I pay on those accounts so that they can absorb some sort of cost for their cost, effectively. Lloyd Brackstone says, "What a milestone achieved. Do you collect Australian or New Zealand coins?" I do. I will collect any manner of coins, any coins from anywhere, any time. If it's got a face value, there's a place in my collection for it. And I have an ice cream tub of tokens as well, which I call it. They're coins, they're like coins, but they don't have a face value, so they're tokens. Exonumia, I guess, is the phrase, isn't it? But yes, I certainly do. I've got quite a few Australian coins now. Hocko90 says, "Congratulations on your success. My question is, apologies if you've answered this in the past, what's the oldest coin you've collected?" You don't need to apologise for asking the same question that I've answered before. I have to apologise because I always forget what the answer to this question is. I think it was a Macedonian coin that was sent into the PO box that was 277 or 677 BC. Something like that. The best place to check that out is tune in tomorrow on Sunday, my World Coin Hunts, because part of the World Coin Hunts we look at a snapshot of my collection, which you can get from using Numista, and that lists your oldest coin as one of those sort of key facts of your collection. It's something I really should write down and just stick right there so that I know the answer is. Daniel Dill says, "Are you going to film a coin show? Would like to see what shows look like in England." So I went to my first ever coin fair a while ago. It was just after the last lockdown. A whole bunch of us coin tubers went down to London for that, and it was a fantastic trip. The challenge we had, and it makes total sense, I want to say, this is not me being frustrated or annoyed at this, because it does make sense, is the limitations on recording at the coin fair. Now, they're not, at least the one I went to, were not keen on lots of videos being taken during the fair, because you have got a spread of coin dealers from across the country with some very high value coins. So people recording the layouts, who is where, what is where, could be used for theft effectively, and it could be for insurance purposes, it could be to limit exposure to the coin dealers that are there, but we couldn't record so much inside the actual coin fair itself, so I recorded bits and snippets outside and whatever, but yeah, it was very limited on what we could record in the coin fair itself for security purposes, which again makes sense, I understand. So I did as much as I could, and going forwards I'll do as much as I can. Now, Alison Bucci says, wow, Christopher, your subscriber count is increasing so quickly. I love watching your videos and seeing your travels to the mint and other coin venues. My question to you is, if you could put a design of your own onto any coin, what would it be and why that particular design? Good luck. Okay. I'll keep this brief because I've been banging on about this for some time. Over in the United States, you've got the US State and Park and Reserve Quarters, which I think is something that we should do over in the UK. We should have our UK counties coin set on a lower denomination coin that definitely will circulate, or a pound coin. I think a pound coin is probably the best one because we always get new pound coins in because they're a relatively new coin in circulation. 5 counties every year, split proportionally between England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, so that each year we can have a fair spread of counties from across the UK. I would ideally, given absolute control of it, I would want them to be designed locally by people that are from or living in that county to capture what's important about that county. Maybe include the county flags and the county flowers, so that there's something that ties the whole set together, but then equally something that's important and stands out about that county. And I've been banging on about that for a long time, much like I banged on about Mr. Men being on coins for a very long time. Then that finally happened. Not that I expect any credit for that to happen. I think eventually you keep talking about something, an anniversary will come up for that thing and it will get made. But yes, I would like the UK county set. So with that being said, let's get back to the coins. Well, there we go, our results from today's hunt. 1 Gibraltarian partridge 10 pence 2016 and a whole host of these 2021s. I must admit, if I spot them I pull them out. If I don't spot them I don't really hunt for them because I've got a fair few stacked up now, but I think they're pretty cool finds still. But no, unfortunately no alphabet 10p's, but that's normally the way sometimes because they're so hard to come across, such low mintages of them, which makes them really fun to find when we do find them. So, well, I hope you've had more luck than I have. If you've watched this far in the video, you might be interested to know I have a Discord server. Links are down in the description to come join that if you wish. There's a whole bunch of coin collectors over on there. Equally, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. There's the PO box you can write into, and I'm over on the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel too, so if you want to check that out, I'd be more than appreciative. So, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!